Actually, somebody on the lives mentioned mud water. One of you guys. And I was like, what is that? And I got some. It's really good. It's really good. It's kind of like a chai, but it has amazing ingredients in it. And you get this really cool, look at how there's 2 of the little rings on it. This is the whipper that they've made themselves. Like, when I first got this, I didn't really have much of a expectations for the mud water, but it has a lot of adaptogens in it. And but then when I found this, I was like, oh well, I just want to order it for even just that whipper for my matcha. Plain overhead, because I use one of these for the matcha, and this is just so much more powerful and cool looking. And when you look on Amazon, a lot of people are searching for mud water whipper, because you can't find this anywhere else other than the mud water. And so hopefully I'll have a link for you guys, because I'm trying to join their affiliate link, and then they'll give me a coupon code for you guys, because it has really good ingredients in it. So the point of this is to detox from coffee, which I've been less and less coffeeing, and don't really coffee anymore. If I do like get an oat milk latte, it's going to be decaf. And this has a lot of awesome ingredients. Like it doesn't have coffee in it, but you can put it in coffee if you want, because it has a lot of adaptogenic brain boosting mushrooms in it. Basically, it's got cordyceps, which are very anti-aging, and it has a lot of energy boosting and a lot of endurance, like athletes really are into it. Chaga, which I know I've done a video about this before, but chaga it helps with superoxide dismutase. There's a lot of superoxide dismutase in chaga, and it's another amazing adaptogenic herb or mushroom. Reishi, there's turmeric, cinnamon, lion's mane, which I don't know a lot about lion's mane, but lion's mane I know is good for your brain. It's another adaptogenic mushroom. So that's the majority of what's in here. Cacao, and then masala chai, which I like the taste of chai. So it's got black tea. The last ingredient is black tea, though. It has very, very tiny bit of caffeine if you're trying to detox from caffeine. So it's just a little bit, 14 milligrams, compared to like, I don't know, what is it, 50 for a decaf, 40 for a decaf, and then it goes up from there for 1 cup. Ginger, cardamom, cloves, nutmeg, black pepper. Anyways, I'm really into it, and they also have their own, what is it? They have their own MCT oil. That's what I'm trying to say. MCT powder in it, and it is not as good as the one that I like. The one I like is it's just from Nutricost. Nutricost has really good MCT oil. I've also used it with just oat powder, or not oat powder, but you can do any milk. You can put it in anything, really. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? I'm just yammering on about mud water. Somebody told me about mud water. I discovered mud water from you guys here, and it is just a very cool brand. So you get a tin like this. I'm almost out, so I have to get some more, but the coolest thing is still their spinner. What is this? Milk frother? Frother, that's the word. Because it's 2 little things. I love it. So anyways, I am into it. That's what I've been drinking lately, guys. How are you? It's really, I do feel a stimulant effect, not a caffeine, but I feel like, you know, the adaptogens, as you consume them over time, they increase the benefits. Basically, that's accumulative. So it might take a little while, but I definitely feel like a little bit like, pleasantly alert. And I used to take lion's mane, like maybe 10 years ago, just in powder form, for brain boosting, but it has all the other things in it. But black tea is the very last. Yes, Wendy, I know what you mean. I was like, I'll get it, because this sold me on it. It was this thing, because I was just going to use this for my matcha, which is, there's more caffeine in matcha than just even steeping green tea. And yeah, so there's a little bit of Himalayan pink salt as well for minerals, but black tea powder is the very last. Yeah, it's got mostly adaptogens in it. It's cool. They're very cool brand. So that's what I'm doing lately. There was even mention in our newsletter, which was all about rituals and routines. Yeah, I do have a video soon coming out about lustrous. Thank you. Well, that is definitely because I'm wearing luster. Yeah, I'm a little extra. I put nothing exciting in Minneapolis. Is that where you are? Is that what MN stands for? Cold, I'll bet. Hi, Sandra. Hey, Mom. That's me, Mom, you guys. I love my mom. It's pretty warm here in Los Angeles, I can't lie. It's actually too warm. I feel like we're not going to have enough water this year, and everything's going to crisp up and be bad. Yes, gang. So whoever told me about mud water on the live, thank you guys. I had no idea what we were talking about, but it's really good. And then you're getting all those adaptogens. Miami. Hi, Sandra from Miami. That's great. Yes. Miami. Thank you. Well, it's definitely the lustrous luster helps a lot. Thank you. And today I didn't put any gel in my hair, and it just kind of looks. It's a crazy world. Yes, Wendy. That's true. It doesn't taste bad. Actually, I like the way it tastes. It tastes like a little bit like chai. It's okay. So if you look at the founder's video, it kind of, there's a lot of powder in it. So you kind of have to keep blending it up. You know, it'll settle at the bottom, just like matcha tea does. And so that's why I think they have this power blender. Two thingies. But it doesn't taste bad. It tastes good. It doesn't taste like chalk or powder. It tastes like a little bit like chai tea, but with less caffeine and more benefits. Delicious. I mean, you could like sweeten it with maple syrup or honey or something if you like sweet stuff. They say you could even put it in coffee if you want. If you're not, trying to escape the coffee, you can get all those benefits of the adaptogens and just add it to your coffee. And I'm just drinking water here too. That's pretty yummy. I just want to appreciate whoever alerted me to them. I actually learn a lot in these lives from you guys. It's very interesting. Like I learned about the demi-nuage, which I'm still working on my neck. So this scar here, I put some bright on. So I don't know if it's a scar yet. I'm not going to call it a scar, but it's where I introduced a pimple, doing the demi-nuage, working on this neckline, which is very diminished from the demi-nuage. And then I had a pimple here, and I was just like messing with it. It's a two-way street, indeed. And yeah, learning. Oh, so the scar. So I put a little bit of too much exfoliant on it from a bright exfoliating mask, and I think it made it a little red, but it did diminish because it was getting dark from the pimple. It's just such a weird spot, because my neck bends there a lot. I don't know. Some people have these long necks that don't have any creases on them. I don't know how they do. I have a friend like that. She just has like this long neck. She's not a ballerina or anything. She just has a long neck. Oops. Sorry, my phone. So I covered that. This week we're going to have a neck exercise video coming out to lengthen and release the wrinkles. And sorry, I have this lav mic that might be making funny sounds. There's helicopters, you guys. Los Angeles, endless helicopters, police helicopters. That's what it's like. And then there's a different plane. It's just weird, although it is sunny. There always seems to be some sort of military plane or whatever that sound is coming right about now. Wild. Okay. You cannot wait? Wait for what, Wendy? What's happening? I wonder if they do Pilates or sit-ups. Oh, yeah. Oh, the necklines? Oh, for the video? For an actual video? Yes. Yeah, I think that's why I got mine too. Yeah, that was very loud. Yeah, we're gonna do a neck lengthening A lot of secrets from me mom. If you guys still haven't seen that video of, yeah, the neck. That's true. A lot of Pilates, like I'm really into lately with Pilates, where you keep the space here when you lift your chest, like when you're doing a sit-up, whether it's Pilates or not, rather than like crunching in, because not only does it lengthen the neck, it also, you start to really feel it in your abs in a completely different way, but you're not like crunching the spine as much either. It's keeping it nice and long. So I've kind of just remembered that and really been doing that in my Pilates classes a little bit more. Pilates, a bit more long, keeping this shape the whole time. Yeah, shoulders down. You do? Awesome, Wendy. Are you experiencing results? Yeah, so I want to do more facial exercises on the regular. I'm still getting the hang of like the editing schedule with my editor, and I'm competing with other, people, and I just need to edit myself more often. But we're going to be doing more facial exercises. Ideally, I would have a facial exercise every week. We do our lives. Wow, that's great. Yes, it's wonderful when I go through the comments and people are, it's very exciting. I should go through them more often and pin the ones where people are actually sharing their experiences and basically review of facial exercises, because a lot of times people are like, did they work? I don't know. And they don't give the time into them to actually see the results, because nothing is immediate. Practically everything is not. Very few things. So you have to like really put the time in. Thanks, Wendy. Thank you. Yeah, gang. So, adaptogenic stuff lifts and fills your cheeks. Yeah, that's the main thing. I feel like that's the main complaint people have, is like with aging in the face, besides, crow's feet and neck, is saggy cheeks, which then creates these. And you want this plumping, and that's where everybody wants to give fillers to. And that's when people look a little weird. Their cheeks are so puffy. But it does, I guess, kind of give them that weird, a little weird but youthful look. But yeah, much better when you're, yes! Yay! Inside Out Beauty. Ooh, I want to check out your channel. Yes, adaptogens. I love this stuff. It's really, because it tastes good. Well, thank you for joining us, Inside Out Beauty. Your channel sounds like it would be really cool. I want to check that out as well. Thank you. Lip lift exercises work really well too. Yeah. That's the one that you can kind of experience some sort of immediate results, I find, where you can be a little bit more immediate. Not as immediate as our Lust Lip Enhancer. Yay! I'm putting ginger on today, you guys. It is a little bit, so happy sweet. I just started my channel. You're a baby YouTuber. Well, I can't wait to subscribe. Yeah, this is, a lot of people are into the ginger because of the ginger oil in this one. Yeah, it helps your neck muscles. Yes, shoulders back. And I barely ever go for this one, but this one's definitely the more plumping one because it has extra oomph with the ginger oil. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, gang. Any other discussion topics? Thank you. Kind of gingery. That's, I actually put more ginger. I had just ginger powder I got from, thank you, from an Indian grocery store, because my husband sometimes gets queasy in his stomach, so just he likes ginger. Use cayenne pepper directly on the lips. Oh my gosh! Yes. Woo! That is, you love your fresh eyes. Well, yeah, you guys. If you guys don't know about our fresh eyes, thanks for the plug. This is our latest product, Fresh Eyes Molecular Restoration Serum. It smells delicious. All these are fabulous ingredients, especially targeting dark circles and wrinkles and peptides. Yes, you guys. Yeah, wow. Cayenne straight on the lips, like cayenne pepper. I've done that. I remember, I think I have a video from like 7 years ago. You were Crazy Young Hippie? Yes. Yeah, with cayenne pepper oil in, you know, making like a DIY lip plumper with that. Derma roller for the first time. When were you on? Oh, I'm using Derma for the first time. Oh, Patricia! So definitely spray it with rubbing alcohol. You might even want to put a little bit on your skin. So that's why I regret not doing that when I was doing my neckline. I was like, yeah, it's fine. And I kind of got something in there, and then it is where I crease. And maybe it would have happened even if I sprayed it because of the crease there, but disinfect and your skin will be less irritated. Yes, I think you will be into it. And some people use numbing cream, which I've never done. I've always just, you know, gone in there, and then you can use afterwards like some sort of, you might want to have nothing on your skin afterwards, or like a facial oil will be less irritating, but you don't want to put some like vitamin C or anything, I don't think, directly on that, because then it will, unless it's vitamin C in an oil, like if you have our LUX, which I think you do. What size should you use? Oh, you haven't gotten it yet. I would say 0.5, 0.25. 0.25 I would say for the first time, and then you can work up to 0.5. You can try 0.5 right away if it's, because I think you're going right around here, right? Derma Royal lips at 0.25 twice, and they're less dry since. Wow. Very interesting. I know that it often helps with plumping and creating more collagen around there. Actually, I wish I could do that more around here. I've got to start doing that more often. Right along the lip line. You know, where the lines happen. Fresh. But yeah, I always, after derma rolling, use the LUX Nourishing Beauty Oil, which has 10% oil-soluble vitamin C, because their vitamin C does help with collagen, but a lot of products might be irritating because you're like creating holes in the skin. You're actually creating little injuries, very small though. So you do, allegedly your skin heals up it does really very quickly heal up, but often the next day, sometimes you'll feel already a glow, or your skin might be tight from it. Lux is very soothing. It's very good, actually, afterwards. That's usually what I put on afterwards. But if you had like a retinol, might be a little too irritating, although I have used Plush afterwards. But a vitamin C might be stinging, you know, so you might just not use anything, or like a hyaluronic acid gel that often people use until the next day. You want to put sunscreen on as well. And often the next day, I will feel things a little more tingly, but that day, you want to steer clear from stuff on your face. Or maybe facial oil is fine, or even like honey. But, because you do feel it. But I'm excited for you, Patricia, I can't wait. 0.25 and 0.5. Hydrolyzed collagen, still take the same kind as you? Yeah. Yeah, big hat as well for the sun. Yes, I've been putting it in here. Just realized you're a good fit. I got my sister to buy a load of products. Ah, no way. Yes, darling, you did? Well, thank you. Yes, Good Faith Stuff is my brand. That's rad. You didn't know that was my brand? It is. I'm so excited. That's so cool that you knew my brand before me. That's rad. Very cool. I'm excited about that. Thank you for sharing that. Do you like loads on your face? Hilarious, the win. Very funny. Yes, I know. Wow, I'm so excited. A little inside out beauty. I'll definitely go subscribe to your channel. I'm gonna have to, yeah. Maybe we could, yes, I'll message you. Mom, the win is a, you know, thanks for the support. It's a lot. I will do this funny. Yes, I would love that. Inside Out Beauty, that would be great. I'll message you. Yeah. How can I shorten my philendrum? Well, you know, we just did maybe last month, I have a facial exercise about that. And that is 1.5 is going to be really big. That's for like body, like, it's very long. That one's very long. I would go less. That's going to be for like scar tissue on your body. Like people use 1.5 for like abdominal scars if they had surgeries or stretch marks. I think that's too big. 0.5, you could go work up to 0.75, but you're not going to like 1.5. Definitely not the first time. Or your scalp. Yeah, people do that for like stimulating hair growth. So maybe you could still use it. Yeah. Can you hear the squirrels? I have like a whole squirrel scape in my backyard. It's like a haven for them. I feed them walnuts. It's like very fancy food. They know where to go. They come right up to the window in my kitchen like, hello, where's my food? It's so cute. So I do have an exercise video with the lips. If you go on like the homepage of my channel, click on videos, you'll see it. But I'll also, after this, put it in the description. And it's all facial exercises that work on shortening this so that your lip plumps up, you know what I mean? That's shortening that. Yay! You're the best, Wendy. Hee-hee. Yes. I like them. These exercises, you can really tell. Yeah. And then, of course, we have our lip enhancer. These guys. This really does the plumping. Yeah, they're good. They're good. A lot of them are very good. Yes. Okay, I just changed the color. Rush. Less is more. Use the nano on your under eyes. Didn't feel anything, so lift it noticeably. Yes. Interestingly, with the nano, like with the demi-nuage, I didn't expect to feel anything either. But I did feel some like the prickles. Maybe I went over it more, but I did feel it. But it was manageable. But 0.5, Patricia, is probably a good one. 0.25 is pretty low. That's like 0.25 and 0.5 I would get. But if you feel like, oh, 0.25 is not going to do much, I mean, that is one you could use any serum really afterwards. Often people can, at least. But 0.5 is where you're like really getting into the skin. It's subtle. The nano needle is tiny. That's why you can use it every day. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. Give me hugs. Okay, gang. Well, I'm gonna put that exercise video for the lips into the description momentarily as soon as we adjourn. And if you haven't checked out our skincare line, oh wait, it's missing the oil. I guess I left it somewhere. Lovies. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you next time. Sorry I skipped last week. If any of you guys noticed. Love you. Bye.